and I'm so sorry. I'm back with another video. Hello to my new subscribers. I have quite a lot of new subscribers since the last time I made a video. Welcome. I'm sending you virtual hugs. I wish I could hug each and every one of you because I know you may need it. But thank you for stopping by, and I hope that something on this channel really inspires you in some way. And I'm excited to have you. So yeah, let's get into today's video. So today I actually wanted to kind of talk about, you know, how I've been coping with alopecia. A lot of you have sent me a few messages that have been really kind, and you guys have reached out to me, and it's really special to me. And it's like, you know, you admire my strength, and you admire, you know, how I'm able to even come on camera and actually talk about what it is that I'm going through. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate everything that you guys say, but at the same time, let's be realistic here. I'm not strong all the time, and I do have my moments where I have to learn how to cope. I have my days, you know, I'm sad and I'm depressed and just overwhelmed and exhausted at pretty much the whole entire situation. So, but I have been able to learn how to deal with it, and I just wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I do to cope with alopecia. But before I get into that, I do want to express I have been through several phases when it comes to alopecia. And I wrote my notes here so I wouldn't forget. But basically the first stage that I actually went through was denial. Okay, as long as I could hide it, I felt like I didn't have it. So for a long period of time, you know, if I was able to hide my patches, or if I could just, if it was in a state where I could hide it, in my mind I didn't have it, you know. So for a long time I went through that, where it was just like I didn't have alopecia, even though I had it in my mind. Because I could hide it, nobody knew about it, I didn't have it. And then I went through a stage of fear where I was afraid, you know, what if this got worse? What if I started to lose all of my hair? What if it got to a point where I did have to talk about it, or I did have to tell someone, or I lost all of my hair? And that was really, really scary for me. Like, I thought about that a lot, you know, especially having it at a young age. I didn't know how long it would be before I would lose all of my hair. And thank God I did not. But it did get to a point where it got a little scary. But eventually, after I got past the fear stage, I really got to a point of acceptance. And that only came through, my hair did start coming out really bad. Like when I was in college towards my senior year, that's when my hair started to come out really, really bad. Pretty much the whole entire back of my head, as you guys have seen, it just came out. And it scared the mess out of me. I'll never forget doing my hair and blow drying it, and my brush was extremely full of hair, and that scared me. You know, eventually pretty much the back of my hair was completely bald, and it was to a point where I couldn't really hide it. So I had to find some sort of style to, you know, just deal with it, to cover it up. And eventually I got to the point where I'm just like, you know what, I can't hide this. No matter what style I put my hair in, some area on the back of my head, you're gonna be able to see it. So eventually I just got to the point where I had to accept what was happening. Of course, I was afraid. I didn't know if it was gonna get worse. I didn't know if, you know, the rest of my hair was gonna come out. But I just got to a point where I just was like, okay, this is happening, and I'm gonna accept it. I don't know what's gonna happen from this point forward, but I just have to accept what's happening to me. And that's pretty much what I did. And moving from the point of acceptance, I went to confession. I started to confess it out of my mouth and in my heart that I have alopecia. This is something that's happening to me. And not only could I confess it out of my mouth and agree with it within my heart and know that this is something that's happening to me, and I had to learn to accept it, I was able to start this YouTube channel to really let it go. You know, just really express what it is that's happening to me, confess it out of my mouth, share it with somebody else that may be like me, or just share it. And really I actually watch my videos, and I'm really like, I have this is happening to me, and I'm okay with it. And I can't say this is probably one of the best things I have ever done in my life. I really am happy I started this channel, and because of it, my last stage that I'm in right now is freedom. I'm so happy. I'm so much more happier than I was before. I'm not as depressed as I used to be. I feel so free knowing that it's not bottled up inside of me. I'm the only person that knows that I have alopecia. It's something that I have to hide. I'm not hiding it anymore. I'm letting it go. I'm letting it be known. It's a part of my life, and I'm addressing it, and I'm confessing it, and I'm letting the world know this is what's going on with me, and I'm okay with it. Like, and I hope this makes sense, but it's just like been bottled up inside of me my whole entire life. And when you can get to the point where you're not afraid to express it or say it out of your mouth or really accept what's going on with you, then you'll learn to be okay. And I think that's a huge part of why I started my YouTube channel, was just to really express it, let it go, get it outside of my mind and outside of my spirit, because it's been within me my whole entire life. But moving on, now what I do to cope with alopecia. I'm not sure how you guys are with your faith, but I personally like to do a lot of prayer and meditation. I'm huge on my faith, and that's one of the most important things that I do. I will sit in my room, I'll read my Bible, you know, I will quote scriptures to myself to help me remember that, you know, just I'm okay, everything's gonna be okay, God is with me. And I don't want to get emotional making this video, but I like to do that because it keeps me grounded in knowing that I am gonna be okay, and God knows exactly what I'm going through, and He's with me every step of the way, regardless of the situation. I can and I still can find some sort of contentment and joy, even though things are very exhausting and overwhelming. I can still find some sort of peace and joy in the situation. Also, I try to accept it, and I that's a huge thing. You have to accept what's going on with you. You have to let it go. Stop trying to figure it out in your head, like, why me? Why is this happening? Why? I get it. I played the mind games before. I've done it. I've tried to figure everything out myself, and you've been angry and overwhelmed with why this is happening to you, but you have to just let it go and learn to accept it. So I think that was a huge part of me learning how to cope. I started to accept what was happening to me. And pretty much the last thing is, it goes with acceptance, but just learn how to be okay with what's happening to you. I know majority of the time we're not okay with what's happening to us. We want to fix. And when we can't fix something, we freak out. So I have learned to accept what's happening to me, accept that this is happening, and there's nothing I can do at this point. I just have to try to control it, like I've been doing my diet, and at the end of the day, God is still in control, and what's gonna happen is gonna happen. What will be, will be. And regardless of the outcome, everything is still gonna be okay. And I know it can take a toll on you emotionally. I know it's overwhelming. I know it's exhausting. But learn how to accept what's happening to you. Learn how to let it just happen. It's happening. It's a part of your life at this point. And just learn how to accept it. Don't stress over it. Control what you can control. The things that you cannot control, just let it be. And I think once you learn how to just accept it and be okay with what's happening to you, then you'll find some peace in the situation. And I know it's hard. It's easier said than done. You know, your hair is coming out, and you're just like, oh my God, like, what's going on here? Like, you can't sit here and tell me that I'm not supposed to freak out. But you know, I freaked out. But at the end of the day, everything is, and it will be okay. Like, it will be okay. Trust me, it will be okay. And like I said, I'm here for you guys. If you guys need to talk, if you guys need to vent. A lot of you guys have reached out to me on Instagram, and I really love it, because I try to respond to each and every one of you. If you need somebody to talk to, or you just need just some guidance, like, I'm here for you guys. And I just want you guys to know that everything is going to be okay. Learn how to be okay with what's happening to you, and just accept it for what it is. Don't try to change the situation. Don't try to be too hands-on with it, because you will become exhausted trying to figure it out, trying to fix it. My hair is not coming, it's not growing back because this oil is not working, or my diet, I've been on a diet for so long and I'm not seeing any results. Patience. Be patient with it and accept it for what it is, and just enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. Everything will be okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody just subscribed to my channel. Hey, girl. Sorry for that. But everything's gonna be okay, you guys. I'm here as long as God has me here. Like I said, learning how to cope with alopecia can be difficult, but at the end of the day, it can be done. You guys are gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. That's the message I want to get across to you guys, that everything's gonna be okay. No matter how it feels, no matter what it looks like, you're gonna be okay. Okay? Well, I hope this video inspired you guys in some sort of way, just to be encouraged. That's all I want to do, is just come to encourage you guys, and I hope it encouraged you in some way, form, or fashion. I really hope that you guys have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on my channel. Come say hi. If you want to talk, I'm on Instagram, you know, Snapchat. Come say hi. If you want to, you know, catch up and have a conversation, I'm open. I try to respond to everybody. And yeah, I love you guys. I don't know you guys personally, but I'm here with you. I'm heart to heart. We're in this together, okay? Well, yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.